Let me see that playbook, Dirk.
Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium in Oxford, Mississippi. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Auburn Tigers and the Ole Miss Rebels. Reese Davis, David Powell, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Checking in with the Rebels head coach. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cunningham. I know he thinks he can help. You return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Running inside, it's Lacey. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun. Go get the quarterback.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. The short hands, it's hot. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where their quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. The defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Right back to the well. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Nimrod. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Reads it, it's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Brown will throw it. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route, and they get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
The Tigers will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need sixes.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. So this defense created some confusion and delay, and the delay of game penalty could give the D some momentum here on third and goal. Brown wants to pass. Looking to get it in. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
They've converted on fourth down once, but here's the big one. Fourth and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on fourth down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
All right, y'all, boy, man, let's go get another stop, man.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Gets it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Rebels have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The run inside. It's Lacey. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Nice move to pick up yardage. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come in knowing they could build on that
you're right there,
and take the
dude.
next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs. And they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to pick it up on the
I got
There's
stuck.
some room. He's at the 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
Damn, I fucked that up.
He'll bring it out. It's Richardson. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there.
Get him out of here.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. It's caught. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Big collision there, and they'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain.
And winning first downs is a priority for a
Them boy
defense.
dropping like flies.
You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Upstairs, he's got it. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Cobb. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And that is how you bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
Where's my play? Where's my play?
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go right back to it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long first down marker just short of the goal line.
Come on, dude. Pick up the fucking block, man.
Way to the corner.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Trying to move them on the counter. Showing off the arm. He has 60 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. He wants to throw it. Fires to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
You're trying to go to the slant. It's a bang-bang play. Ball comes out quickly. Zone coverage. Nice job by the defense, keeping their eye on the QB and knocking that one down.
What you said?
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got...
Yeah, okay, pick a play.
Speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Rebels send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
The man don't listen.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Brown wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Nimrod. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Good route running by the receiver on that corner route. Was really able to make a sharp break and then run toward the open hole in the defense.
And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Right down the boulevard. It's good. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. And leading things off, we take a look at Miami, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
And it's the Hurricanes coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. This will push them to 2-0 on the season.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the delay, it's Cobb. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the 1st half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Snap it to the back. Runs through the tackle. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
That is how it's done on third down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Brown will throw it. Out of the backfield, he's open. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And they cannot afford to lose this guy. Such an important part of their running attack. We'll have Holly check on his status. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Needing a conversion, Auburn comes to the line on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, and he's free. Oh, what a move to get open. Running inside the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown.
Out of there, man. Stop playing with him.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll take it himself. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line.
Hand the ball off, man.
Is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rebels offense is back on the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. He'll take the deep shot.
Look at that, man.
Picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
Real.
Looking for more room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. He'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Got a man. It's Gill.
That's crazy. They made this man run right past the quarterback.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
Running inside. It's Lacey. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Fires left. That's caught. It's Haas. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Man, we ain't getting no pressure.
And the Rebels have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Jekyll and Hyde for this offense and for this quarterback, right? Pick six on the last drive. You saw on the sidelines, the coach is talking to him, really trying to pick his spirits up. I don't know what they said to him, but whatever it was, it worked because this drive is looking really good here by the offense, and what a beautiful throw there by the quarterback.
And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Here's a heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Third quarter opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. On the delay, it's Lacey. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Good play, Kyle.
He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish.
139 Albatross. 139 up.
Wants to adjust the pattern. He's looking to throw.
Come on, dude, you right there on the bed.
Take it in for 6 more points. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the extra point splits the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Kane.
He gone.
Gets a block. He's on the loose. An outstanding return, and he's finally run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What a great job by the defense understanding where they're on the field. Listen, the wide side of the field this way, they're going to try to run that sweep, identifying it, flying like madmen to the football, just understanding speed and space. I got to be ready for that, and they were.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Kane. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Maybe some room here. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
And you can see why it's so tricky for a defense to have to stop these draw plays. Everything the offense is doing is telling you pass. The quarterback, the offensive line, the running backs delaying. You've taken your deep drop in coverage, and
he caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Auburn.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to
Hey,
make
one thing
plays.
about it, we can
This
move
guy
that ball,
is
boy.
on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the chute. Quick toss to the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Haas. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. The run inside. It's Lacey. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's complete.
Bro, where the fuck my zone at, bro?
Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
What are these niggas doing?
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Still running at the 35. He's now
Yeah,
over
Lacey
the
told
century
that
mark
bitch.
with 102 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. The Rebels with the 1st and 10.
No, this pit right here.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. And they got him.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Gill.
Ain't no Facebook rap. All I know is swerving today.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Pressure coming. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover.
No, don't quit, G. Man, quit, dog. Like crazy.